Terrorism. I have no criminal record, says Mieti Allah leader. DSS gets order to detain suspected ISIS member. US offers help as 9 die, 1,000 injured in Taiwan earthquake. Delta bloodbath. Surrender like Okuama monarch. CDS tells suspected killers. Adeleke. Abiodun hail Ebenezer Obey at 82nd birthday Thanksgiving. Student loan. Federal government plans pilot scheme for public institutions. Federal government reopens third mainland bridge. LASMA warns against speeding. FCT police mount surveillance on suspected kidnappers' den. Ogun community begs Ikeja Electric for band upgrade. 25 million naira damages Ogun police to appeal court judgment. And moving on to the Daily Trust. NLC CSOs reject electricity tariff hike. Expect power theft. Ex-NERC chairman says. Hike in gas price. Naira crisis behind decision, according to the regulator. If you dare me, I will surprise you. Fubara warns political rivals. Tinubu finally signs student loan amendment bill into law. 4 killed in Taraba, Nasarawa as windstorm destroys many houses. Customs worried as CBN hikes duty rates 28 times in 3 months. Banditry. 289,375 persons displaced in Kaduna, according to an official. Rescue operation ongoing as 9 killed, 800 injured in Taiwan. Octogenarian wife killed in Abuja apartment. OPEC retains production quota as crude oil prices near $90 per barrel. Impeachment. Drama as Edo Assembly's council turns witness. Mutfwang cautions PDP elders stakeholders against conflict-oriented actions. Why we barred people from Okuama military. And that's it on the Daily Trust. Let's see what the nation is saying this morning. Consumers flay electricity tariff hike without improved supply. Navy uncovers 400,000 capacity diesel bunker in Lekki home. Ayedatiwa, okay, Jimo, Akinteringwa to face direct primary. No student will drop out again, says Tinubu. Edun, federal government plans to raise bond in Forex. Youths demand public holiday for Afe Babalola. Uni lesser worker killed as container falls on car. Abdul Razak, ex-speaker canvass proactive action against fire outbreak. Ogun government delegation visits Odemuyiwa's family. DSS gets court not to detain suspected ISIS member for 60 days. And that's it on The Nation. Let's see what The Guardian is saying this morning. 2 million households to pay 225 naira per kilowatt hour as prepaid meter may hit 300,000 naira. NCS records 1.3 trillion naira revenue in Q1 2024, detains 22 suspects in 4 months. Man nabbed over alleged abduction of housewife for sexual pleasure in Oshun. Transparency, eligibility concerns unsettled new attempt at student loan scheme. Abure reportedly escapes assassination, home gutted. 5 years after, USSD debt conflict still unresolved. Federal government decries rising abscondment by varsity teachers. Tinubu, Zulum, Buni, Mon, NLC ex-leader Chiroma. African Games, how Ghana 2024 exposed Nigeria's weak underbelly in sports development. Don't dare me, Fubara One's Wike loyalists. And that's it on The Guardian. Let's move on to The Vanguard. Why residents of Okwama community can't access their homes now, CDS. Electricity concerns as tariff hike hits consumers. Diesel price drops by 20.6% as Dangote refinery floods domestic market. Man seeks impartial regulations to protect manufacturers, consumers. FX volatility forces 28 changes in customs duty rate. Dangote refinery sets to supply petrol next month. 2 million consumers affected by hike in electricity tariff. Windstorm kills one, destroys over 100 houses in Nasarawa, Taraba. Ondo, APC opts for direct primary, rakes in 720 million naira. Impeachment, panel overrules Shaibu, continues with investigation. And that's it on The Vanguard this morning. Please note that these headlines were read and have got nothing to do with Nigeria Info as they're published according to the editorial guidelines of these various media outlets. So ensure that you do your due diligence by doing your research, getting your facts right, even while you call in to react to any headline that has your attention this morning. We're streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja, so you can go on there, watch live, and drop comments to contribute to the conversation this morning. To call in, you can do that on 08095974869 and 08099930137. On WhatsApp, that's the same number as well, and you can contribute using that number. Yahaya Adams says, on electricity, they are reaping poor Nigerians without power supply. They should know that God did. And Muazu John Lasisi says, FCT police on surveillance in kidnappers' den. I'll advise them to keep their intelligence unit at work. God will help them to keep Abuja safe for us. Dr. Mrs. Unma Olebara in Owerri says, contemplating this increment, at this austere time, people are finding it very difficult to feed and send their children to school. Is the height of insensitivity. Have they come to destroy? The Bible says that when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Are our leaders righteous? The answer is whether the people are rejoicing or groaning. Why can't they allow us to breathe freely the fresh air that God gave us? Let them desist from playing on our intelligence and pushing us to the wall. Enough is enough is how she ends her message. Good morning, Anthony Emenugu. Hope that you're having a great morning. Let's get to the phone lines right now. Please go straight to your point when you share your thoughts. Move away from your device, state your name and your location, and let's hear your contribution. Good morning.
The voice.
Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
On Black. We read that 80-year-old man, his wife, killed, let me not call the name of the area, in Abuja. What would have went wrong like that now? Huh? What I know is sometimes the children might not be living with these elderly ones. So they will bring in people that will be staying with them to help them. Some of them turn out to be monsters. It happened to a former governor of my state, his mother. Girl that is cooking for Mama was the one that finally took her life because of jewelry. So since you say we should go straight to the point, I just want to advise, please, these elderly ones, we should just have way of taking care of them. These particular people that were killed, it's not like they're even staying in local area. That's to say they are doing well. I don't know why the love of material things will never allow people rest. I don't know what actually happened, but I'm just using their story to talk to some of us. Don't leave your parents alone. And if you have to bring in maybe relations or helper, I think we should do it through the right means because they are now becoming more sensitive, those people. Please, the voice, you are the one that will answer this question.
What's the question?
We are going to continue the probe on Shaibu, Deputy Governor, Edo State. It's running hectare scatter now. The question is, the government told us that he revealed government secrets. Now I'm asking, which one the government secret? Does it have to do with security, or what do we go talk as a deputy governor where they use a pepper like this? I don't know.
All right.
I have to advise you. Go and kneel down and beg the governor so that they will drop these charges. Then your ambition of becoming governor against in fact, you don't even make. Drop it. Because if they impeach you, they succeed in impeaching you, you don't kill your political career. And that is why sometimes don't fight Monodi's enemy. Fight your own enemy. Leave me to face my enemy because if me and my enemy become friends, you are not going to be the enemy of myself and my enemy.
All right.
Who do you want to face?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Welcome.
Itodo.
Yes, welcome. What's your name?
My name is Felix Pochi.
Welcome, Felix. Please go ahead.
Sometimes I ask myself, who is advising government? Who do we really put this issue on head? Is it the president or minister of power? How can, when they say provide jobs, no government provides jobs. You only provide an enabling environment for business to thrive. I don't know how can somebody, this is very obnoxious as far as I am concerned. There are so many people that are not working and will never look for work anywhere. They are doing business. And the first enabling environment is power. I don't know, the government want to go to the route the same way that PEP does for 10 years when they spend $16 million US. I don't know. We see some people asking government to provide work. No government provides work anywhere. There is nobody that will say Obasanjo provide any work, or Goodluck Jonathan, or Buhari. The only work is recruitment into Nigerian army, police, paramilitary. I don't really know which kind, if Tinubu is lack of piety, he should resign. This is obnoxious.
All right, Felix. Good morning.
Thank you, Dickin. Good morning.
Welcome.
Thank you. It's a passenger from Omali.
Go ahead, please.
Dickin. Thank you. Every government provided a good environment for a company to come in and establish their business so that the citizens who can have work over there can go, can see in and show their talent over there. But in Africa and in Nigeria, the country failed to provide a good environment for the citizens so that they can establish their businesses. On Fubara and Wike, Fubara, wake up. Some touts cannot come out and be tormenting your government since you came into office. I don't know whether they are, what is the affairs of that state. I don't even know that you own a rich state and somebody will be there in Abuja. The popularity of the minister, we can have lost already. You know, the Judas and the other disciples, they don't die, they die differently. So we came in with the Judas and become an arrogant.
No, hold on. Obasanjo, hold on. Okay, we wouldn't allow any name calling right here or at any point in time. So when you are sharing your thoughts or reservations, please be very mindful of the language that you're using. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Itodo, the Agaba is the one and only.
Welcome.
I greet you, I greet the listeners and callers of this great radio station. Abubakar, I greet you, Elder. I greet you all. I want to talk about the electricity tariff. Now we made to understand that a meter will cost about 600,000 naira. 300,000 naira to purchase a meter. Just imagine. Now we are talking of insecurity in Kaduna. Just imagine the number of people. So we don't want to be hearing the issue of this insecurity. Insecurity is not a natural disaster like volcano or hurricane. No, it's man-made. And they can be able to do that. They can be able to consider that with the intelligence, with everything that we have. If we are talking of Kaduna, we have most of the military formation in Kaduna. We have more for one in Kaduna. We have Air Force in Kaduna. Why is this insecurity keep reoccurring in Kaduna? They will come and kidnap people. They will kidnap people. If this thing is getting out of hand, they should do something about this insecurity. I will conclude by saying, today victims are yesterday's survivor. Tomorrow victims are today's survivor. It could be anyone out there listen to me. Government, do the needful of this insecurity because you don't know who. It's like throwing stone in the market. You never know who that stone may hit. Thank you.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, my mom, Mr. Itodo.
Welcome.
Abubakar Ali is my name, aka Tenupikin TW Kubwa.
Go ahead, please.
Itodo.
Yes.
Dr. Majid Dairo has always told us in this studio, there's no alternative to energy security. We are not able to compete with a lot of imported products because we don't have energy security. Now, you hike the price of electricity that those industries are using. Are you expecting me that produce with 60 naira kilowatt to now 230 something to now sell my product at the same price? Is that possible? You manufacture something with the cost of electricity is 64 and now it is 207 and they expect you to sell the same commodity at the same price? Are we really thinking? Are we really looking far? Are we looking at the far-reaching consequences of some of these policies? We have not yet recovered from subsidy removal. The industries are grappling. Nobody have yet stabilized. You are bringing this. I'm beginning to believe that there was no great collapse. There was no sabotage. This is a plan from day one. This is what they wanted to do, and they have seized the light, and now they have gotten a perfect situation to now increase, and they will now say, Kai, may God have mercy on us. Honestly, Japa, here I come. Thank you very much for the wonderful opportunity.
All right. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome.
Good morning, Itodo.
Good morning, sir. What's your name, please?
Yes, this is Ben on the line. Itodo.
Yes, please.
You see, with announcement on electric tariff increment, well, even though it was limited to a certain band A or so, but the thing will go overall. You understand? But let me ask government one question. What is their duty to the people? Now, everywhere is in the increase. For those that have cars, to renew your license now or renew your particulars, you see increment. Everything on the increase. Go to the market and see what is going on. One thing on make now is 800 naira. Where do poor men land? And they themselves making those things are not being affected because they are being cut out by the authority. You see, no, it's not how the way to do it. When you increase fuel, increase tariff from electricity, then what do you want people to do? People are dying. They should just let it down. That's why they are government. I'm telling you. Thank you.
All right, thank you for sharing your thoughts. Let's go on to WhatsApp and take some of your messages right now. Ishako in Lugbe says, and reacting to the removal of subsidy on electricity, says this is what some of us foresaw that made us reject this propaganda. They refused to immediately implement wage award and others, but are quick to implement tariff hike. Politicians will always tell Nigerians that we pay the least in almost everything, but cannot pay Nigerians the equivalent minimum wage of the countries they compare Nigeria with. IMF is winning and Nigerians can only continue to lament. Nigeria will surely overcome is how he ends his message. Please, I've not been hearing from Barrister Hassan, Mazi, Destiny Anthony, and Mr. Oshalifo. Hope all is well with them. Increments in power tariff is not acceptable at all. The people in government should consider common people. Wike and Fubara should please embrace peace for the sake of Rivers people. Oludade Abiodun. So sad what happened to the octogenarian and his wife in the Abuja apartment. May their souls rest in peace. Government should look for perpetrators and make them face the wrath of the law as soon as possible, is what Hajia Tony Abdusalam in Madala says. Government is just being insensitive. What are Nigerians enjoying? Fuel subsidy gone. Electricity subsidy gone. It's quite unfortunate. Meanwhile, why should we have a ban? This is just discrimination against the poor. Enough of this is what Fitzgerald in Airport Road says. It's 6:52 right now, and we are going through your reactions to the headlines this morning. You can join the conversation while streaming live on YouTube and Facebook at Nigeria Info Abuja. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and Facebook platforms. Ishaka Mohammed, thank you for being part of it on YouTube. Let's take some thoughts on Facebook right now. And Emeka Itodo says this is just a starting point. If federal government is more serious about this matter, the military should have gone to locations where herders rear cattle to seize their AK-47 guns. The members are inside business with guns and ammunition. Terrorism everywhere in Nigeria, but we shall be great again. Also, Francis Namani, watching live from Amangunze in Enugu State, says the current hike in tariff is very unfortunate and not helping matters at all. The appropriate authority should kindly do something about it to ameliorate the plight of the average Nigerian. May God help us. One quick phone call and we'll take a pause. Good morning.
Good morning, President Itodo. My name is Abokar calling you from Wagoleda.
Go ahead.
Thank you. What is the leadership vision of this administration, of even Mr. President? You, as a president, if you come, you should bring support to your citizens. People are the most important asset of any country. If you continue to devalue the importance of people, you are not going nowhere. It is people. When you build people, you build the greatest asset of any nation. It is people that will spark up creativity, innovation, and ideas.
All right.
But current hardship is killing businesses, trade, and investment. How can Nigeria move forward?
All right.
All our policies are top policies. People are finding it hard to live in this country. And I oppose the DAPMA proposal by Tinubu Puchino. We are not going nowhere.
Start your day and have a good time. Kivo Creamer. Where you need to have the break time. Kivo Creamer.
This is Nigeria Info.